Maybe. Okay. So it went live under a different. This is um I think we should be live, but it is not under the correct area. Man. To myself. So I am looking very quickly. I don't think this is correct. No. I'm live under this one. You guys can see me, correct? Okay, so I'm live under this, but it's hold on. Hold on. Live click. No. Oh my goodness. Okay. Uh Hold on just a moment. I'm live currently on the IMALENT channel. I'm just in the incorrect part. Okay. Give me just a moment. Okay, it says that good. Concurrent viewers. Okay, there we go. So I'm live. I'm just on the I'm in the incorrect area of YouTube. Hold on just a moment. Can you guys can see me? So yeah, so I'm not on the correct video part. I don't know how to get to the video that I'm supposed to. All right. So it's on the IMALENT channel. Thank you so much, Double A Cuts. I appreciate it. So it is on the IMALENT channel. It's just not under the where it's supposed to be under that. I am live. Hold on just a moment, guys. Gotta love technology and technical difficulties on my it's my fault on here. I am live. There we go. Now I just need to get people coming over here. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Um so this is my first time going live. You guys can't tell at all, right? This is my first time going live and on YouTube, of course. I'm on Twitch and other places, but um, Double A Cuss, is my mic sound at least okay? I'm hoping that I can figure this out. I'm supposed to be on the channel where everyone's waiting. Instead, I'm on a. Hold on, I'm just gonna look really quick and see if I can. Um, I do apologize, everybody. This is I was so excited about going live tonight, and I am unsure. Microphone is clear. Okay. I just need to, for whatever reason. So yeah, I see myself. There we go. Okay. Now I was able to pull it up. Mic sounds okay. Yeah. I just need to get over to the correct area where I'm supposed to be. So if someone can help me out, because honestly, I mean, I make videos all the time. And again, I've never gone live on YouTube. So, and I'm doing this for IMALENT. So I see all the streaming buttons. How do I go live on the one that I created? Hey, Jonathan, how's it going? Yeah, I'm working on it right now, Jonathan. I apologize, man. Give me just a moment. That's what we're working on. For some reason, it's over here, and hold on just a moment. Great highlight video. Yeah, I apologize, guys. This is as you guys can tell, this is my first time going live on YouTube. I've been live on Twitch and many TikTok and other places, but hold on, sorry, I'm just saying. Let me see. I don't think they can see me. Hold on, just a moment. There's either just a handful of you in here. Hold on. I don't know how to get. Yeah, I don't know how to get to my created video, so that is my issue. Hello, IMALENT. I'm sorry, guys. I'm working on this. We're all people here. We all make mistakes, and you know, technically, I am trying to figure this out with you guys. So, um, I'm here, but I don't know how to get to the video. Yeah, it is. It is. You are. I know, and I don't have much info on the BL50 yet. I honestly don't know much about it. I'm kind of in the dark, which everyone is. I think most creators are right now. Um oh, Emily. So I'm wondering if Amelet wants to here. Let me very quickly, guys. I'm just gonna go and just very quickly. Yeah, no, I have a lot of I yeah, I do. Yeah, you see the SR32 sitting here and the MR90 sitting here. These are the lights that I currently have. I have the LD70 and the actually the two lights that we're going to be giving away tonight. I have the LD70 and the MS03. My sister has one, and then a friend of mine has the other one. They're borrowing them to go camping. So, but yeah, I don't unfortunately have those here. But okay, cool. Yeah, there we go. Some more people are coming in. I think this should be working. I think let's see videos here. He is live on a different amount live. There we go. I'm just telling everybody to click here. Click here, everyone. I am live. Okay. There we go. So I just wanted to let everyone know that I'm live over here since I can't figure out how to get there. So all right. So yeah, how do you enter the giveaway? You have to be a subscriber on here, and I believe if Emalent is on here, they can let me know. But I believe, yeah, you just have to subscribe to the Emalent channel, to the YouTube. But yeah, we are going to be talking about. So there is a very big sale still going on for you guys that don't know right now. That Malin is having their not only their Black Friday sale, but also their Cyber Monday sale going on right now. So I have lots of information I'm going to pull up here to show you guys. And Jonathan, no, it was double A cuts. You were asking about the was it the SR32 or the MR90? I know you want more info on that BL52. That is such an awesome light. The only thing I know is that it's going to be a thrower. I don't know much information more than that right now. Yeah, I'm very, 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 very excited. 3,600 lumens at max output. Oh, and hey, yeah, so it has a 360 nm UV. That is very cool. Do you know what the throw is going to be on that, or how many meters they'll throw? So yeah, that'll be nice. The only thing I was told is that it's a very, very far thrower or pretty far thrower. So, but yeah, Jonathan, if you want to enter the giveaway, as long as you are a subscriber to the channel, I think that's all we need. And then that'll be done at random at the end of the stream tonight. So you don't get fined. What do you mean? How's it going, Alyssa J? How are you? Yeah, I got this little guy here. The take that off. Yeah. I mean, it's almost new. I mean, other than the handful of videos, I've used this. I've used it actually probably about 10 times for different tasks, walking around just for fun. I've actually I took it to a 4th of July party. You know, this light is so massive. Yeah, no, cool, Jonathan. I appreciate it, definitely. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen the SR32, seeing videos on YouTube is it does not do this light justice. It really, really doesn't. Because if you guys have ever seen a very bright, even like a 20,000 lumen light, that is crazy. 20,000 lumens is awesome, but 20,000 lumens for this thing is like tiny. I mean, so right now it's on 1500 lumens, which 1500 lumens is awesome. Leave your messages and stay with our live stream. Oh yeah, yeah. Yep. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So if you needed to leave and if you stay on the live stream, yeah, towards the end we'll do the drawing. So, um, but yeah. So what I was saying, guys, is and Ashley, I was just making sure the lighting and everything. I think looks all good in here for you guys. I know you can see me. I think we're all good. But yeah. So to see the IMALENT SR32 in person it is it's mind blowing. Like really, truly, to see it in person, it's just wow. The first time I got it in the mail, I actually got the MS18 first. I got the MS18 and I went outside on 4th of July, and it was just mind blowing. Favorite NFL team? It's very hard. So I grew up in Seattle. Video quality is great. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so I grew up in Seattle. Honestly, I'd probably have to take the Seahawks. I like the Seahawks way back in the day when they weren't very good. Like I used to go to football games at the Kingdom when I was younger, living in Seattle. I grew up in Washington, and there would be more fans from the opposing team. If it was the Broncos or whoever it was on the others, there'd be more fans than there was Seattle fans. So very, very fun. But yeah, no, I have a huge hat collection. I think I have like 30 something hats. So I definitely love hats, and yeah, I have a lot of teams. So what are we on right now? We're on 1500, right? So even 4500 though. Like it is 4500 lumens, and people always ask me too. Like one of the main questions I get is about the heat. What kind of heat this puts off. So 1500 lumens, I'd have to look and see what the runtime is for 1500 lumens. It's a pretty long time. But with this battery, I mean, the battery itself, it weighs 2100 grams. So it absolutely is it's a, it uses 8 pieces. If you guys know what 21700 batteries are, um, the Niners and the Eagles, I'm excited. Um, I like the 49ers and I've liked them for years. Dude, I like the Eagles too. It's hard. I have so many different hats up there. It's a hard one. I don't know who I choose. Maybe Eagles. um, but yeah, so like right now, this is I mean, even at this, it's not heating up whatsoever. Um, maybe a slightly warm, but even at 9,000 lumens, this is bright enough, and you're gonna get a very long runtime off of 9,000 lumens. And even this, I mean, it gets warm, sure, but it's not gonna get hot to where it's gonna burn you. So I mean, you definitely don't have to worry about that. The fans don't even kick on at 9,000 lumens, and this is so big with such a great with great knurling and all the different vent cutouts. Uh, Honestly, 9,000 lumens you don't even really need. So you definitely don't need the fans. They don't kick on until, is it 25,000 lumens? Yeah, 25,000 lumens. So there's 25,000 lumens. The fans kick on at 25,000 lumens. It's even, it's really, it doesn't get too hot. I mean, of course, yes, if you use it, through long periods of time. But honestly, the mechanics and the fans in here, they keep it so cool. I actually uh long story, but we had some water leaking in the basement, and I think close to 50 different flashlights, And oddly enough, I grabbed this and I had it on 25,000 lumens, I think, for, I don't remember, 15, 20 minutes. And I had the step down is very, very light. And the runtime, I still had more than enough runtime. Um, yeah, so the MS18, I feel like the MS18, I'm going to turn this off real quick. I feel like the MS18 is a little bit more floodier of a light. Whereas this, it seems like there's a nice spot in flood. Um, I mean, and honestly, yeah, I like the MS18 a lot. I really like the handle option though. If IMALENT made, and I don't think they have any plans to, but if they made an MS18 with a handle, I think that'd be pretty awesome. Um, and again, I don't know if they have any plans to do that down the future, down the road, but I think one of the main things is, yeah, I mean, to have that handle, and I mean, if you really need that 120,000 lumens, you know, yeah, it gets hot quick, and I know a lot of people definitely ask that. But even like the 25,000 lumens, you can use that for quite a while and have no heat issues whatsoever. And I think I know that there's been a lot of different tests, and you can actually watch the smoke, or fog, or whatever it is, go through, and how the fans work is it's awesome to see. It is very, very cool. But yeah, the battery pack, like I said, I've used this probably 10 to 12 times, and there's no there's been a few other lights that I've used in the past, and I won't say companies, but I feel like when you charge and recharge, yeah, there is a lot of batteries, that stay good for a long time. But then I do feel like there is lights on the market where, um, it seems like after, a big handful of times, it just doesn't seem like they're bright enough, or, um, it seems like they lose that initial. You have tried making a handle for your MS18, but the body is too slippery for zip ties or anything. Yeah, and I know, gosh, I'm trying to remember. Is it Smothered Chrome? There's actually a few people that I've watched. If I can remember the guy's name offhand right now, I want to say he was in Thailand or the Philippines, and he does a lot of swapping. Hey, Kian, how are you? Good morning. Yeah, it's 9:44 a.m. over in Guangdong. Good morning. Um, it is good to see you guys. So yeah, so what he was doing, the guy from Thailand that I was watching, he and I don't suggest this, because I know it would not only void your warranty, but it could cause the batteries to explode and things. This guy, he actually took and I think he took a handle from the SR32 and actually ended up, he drilled some holes into he took out the battery pack, drilled some holes, like all kinds of fancy stuff, something that you really, really couldn't do, that you shouldn't do. So, but yeah, that would be awesome. I do know, and I can't talk much about it, but I do know that there is possibly a light coming out next year that will be hopefully more powerful. What is the best spotlight flashlight? So actually, the one I have right here, this is, whoop, take that off too. This is the MR90 from IMALENT, and I love this light. If you guys look at my YouTube is Big Papa Foot. I do a lot of reviews, a lot of IMALENT reviews, of course. This light, so right now it's locked. So hit it 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll unlock it. And so the cool thing about this light, I'll show you here. The cool thing about this light is it has a spotlight in the middle, right here. How powerful the MR90 is? Oh, is it 50,000? Hold on, I gotta look really quick. I don't remember. I know I have so many different lights. Let's see. The MR90 is a high performance searching flashlight that combines spot and floodlight. So that's what I was gonna say. Not only, and I'll give you an IMALENT if you're watching or can. Is it 50,000 on the the MR90. So not only does it have the spotlight here, but it also has floodlight. That's what these lights on the side are here. So it's absolutely amazing, and you can actually switch from spotlight to flood, back to back or both. So it's very very cool. 50,000. Yep, 50,000 lumens. Yeah, the one coming out next year. I'm hoping that it's 150,000. I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about it yet. Just because it's a secret. So but very very exciting. So um the MR90 honestly is one of my favorite flashlights. And again, so I'm going to show you just on the wall right here. Let me flip it on here. So right now it's in flood, or no, it's actually it's in both. One, two, three. So you tap it 3 times to change it. So I'm gonna point it towards the camera here, and so you can see right now just this. I think that's the lowest it's gonna go. So yeah, so I'm gonna kind of have it at an angle. So right now, just this middle light is on. And you can see at the lowest right here. I mean, it's a nice, fairly decent spotlight. Yep, coming out next year. I don't know. I don't know how bright it's going to be, and I don't know what price it's going to be, and I don't even know if there's a name for it yet. So yeah, so you can see the spot here, and so if you hold it down, it gets brighter, brighter, of course, and yeah. So I mean, it's definitely bright. I mean, it doesn't do it justice necessarily in a room. I'll have to look really quick and see what the specs are as far as the throw on it, but it's right there. I'm holding my hand 2.5 feet away, and there's nice heat coming off of it. It's crazy. So you got the little turbo fans that kick on in there. And then again, if you 1, 2, 3, oh, 1, 2, 3, now you have flood and spot on, and it is, yeah, insanely bright. The flood is when I say it's bright, you guys can see. I mean, it's completely washing out everything. But I mean, I really love this thing because it's so. I mean, I'm a big guy. I'm 6'10" tall. But I have huge hands. But my wife is about 5'9". She uses this quite a bit. She walks the dog, and this light, I want to say, let me see, IMALENT MS03. Oops, hold on, I'm hitting the wrong button here. Oh, that's not working. Hold on one moment. Sorry, I'm just pushing this back in really quick here. Here. I'm just going to put this down here. Something I'm going to be working on here in the next few days is actually to buy a different microphone, because this one is yeah. I'll definitely, yeah, that's exactly what they said. If you compare them in your hands, you'll definitely see the difference. But yeah, the MS18 is definitely more floody, and then on top of that, you have the SR32. Like I said, it has a nice warm center. I mean, it definitely has a lot of flood and spill. But yeah, you definitely can see them a little bit better. If you do like in the comparisons, I know there's a lot of comparisons online. Here, I'm gonna actually look. I'm gonna set this somewhere different here because it's actually, I'm just gonna put that right there. You guys can still hear me okay, right? But yeah, there is such a sharp, massive difference between, I mean, 50,000 lumens and 120,000 lumens. There is such a massive difference. Um, you know, People ask me all the time, like, is there really that much difference? But there really, really is. The difference between the lights is just incredible. But honestly, I would say if you were gonna walk a dog, or I don't have the W50, I have the W35. And that is a liquid crystal light. Yeah, hopefully soon, IMALENT, and I think that they've been asked that. So if you guys can imagine, if IMALENT if IMALENT put they're amazing minds, and I'm sure that they're working on this to put something powerful into an LEP. Oh man, that would be that would be phenomenal. Like, so Imalent, I know that would be a very, very cool thing. And if you guys haven't seen an LEP before, again, you guys can check them out on my channel. I only have one of them right now, but yeah. And honestly, truthfully, I'll tell you guys, with the LEP lights, they're very cool. Don't get me wrong, but for about the same price, about the same cost, you actually could get this Imalent, and if you put it on the spotlight, you're not going to get, I know she said it yet. So I'll tell you guys. So LEPs are great. LEPs are awesome and they're fun, but, and is my sound okay? My voice okay? Since I took down my microphone, I feel like I'm a little quieter, but I just want to make sure that I'm okay on sound. I'm actually going to adjust this, so tell me if that's a little bit better. I know, just a minute. I know there's a little bit of a delay there. But so anyways, what I was getting to, guys, is I'll let you know. So with this light right here, if I had a choice between an LEP or this, that is still good. Okay, cool. So if I had a choice between an LEP or this, I would go with this. The reason why is because LEPs are awesome and they go so far, but it's just, that little beam. And then, most LEPs, they don't really have like a bright, now is better. Okay, cool. So they don't have like such a bright floodlight. But with this, sure, it's not like completely tight like an LEP would be, but you still have an amazing throw. Like if you guys watch my video, this light, the MR90, it shoots over, well, about a mile and a quarter away, all the way across this lake. And yeah, it's phenomenal to see. So I mean, LEPs are awesome, but this is cooler. I mean, and you got the floodlight. So if you're like, well, if you're walking, again, I go back to walking your dog, camping, hiking, all those different things. Definitely that floodlight is amazing. And truthfully, I mean, if I could have one pocketable small light, it would be this one. So little echo. Okay. Oh, I know how to take care of that. There we go. Should have no more echo. So yeah, again, guys, it's absolutely amazing. But here, so I will show you the difference really, really quickly, just between 50,000 lumens and 120,000 lumens. It's mind blowing. It's 5,000 lumens. Yeah, exactly. Double A. Yep. So yeah, that is 100% true. So I believe the LEP that I currently have from another company right now is about 800 lumens. So yeah. So the 50,000 is awesome. I mean, it is crazy. So here is the MR90, and we're going to do, hold on, 1, 2, 3. So this is just flood. It's not flood and spot. And yeah, so that is, that is turbo. And then on top of that, we're gonna do some whitewashing. we're gonna turn on the SR32. 2, 1. Yeah, it's so bright. Like it doesn't even compare. Yeah. So yeah, and honestly, like I said, I mean, even on turbo, the heat coming off of this, it's not something that'll burn you. I mean, of course, yeah, if you use it for a while, eventually, yeah, it can get very hot. But yeah, it is awesome. So yeah, and again, right now, there's so many sales going on right now through Imalent. Let me see. I think right now the SR32 is on sale for only, I want to say, is it 578 US, which is awesome. This light originally, I think, was 679. So yep, there's the Black Friday sales going on. And there's so many cool lights. If you guys don't currently have an IMALENT light, I would say another favorite of mine is the MS03. It is a really great light. It's 13,000 lumens, I believe, if I remember correctly. And it has enough. It does get hot. I think that's the only complaint if you're using turbo for a long time, but that's with any flashlight. You know, I know people sometimes on different pages are like, oh, this gets so hot. It gets so hot. But that's with any high powered flashlight. It's going to get hot. So right now you have the SR32. It's $577.95 US. The R30C, which I haven't used yet, but I've heard good things about. I've seen a lot of reviews on it. Another good one. Of course, the MS18 is $535 right now. And if you're up in the air about the SR32 and the MS18, that's a tough one. It is a tough one because they're very similar yet different. And I would say if you're a person who likes to have that feeling of, holding a flashlight and, you have something to hold on to, and just, and especially the flood option. The MS18 is very floody, but I love it. The MS18 is awesome. I'm going to take a drink here real quick. I'm just getting over being sick, so I'm trying to feel better. Drinking fluids so my wife doesn't yell at me. And if you guys have a significant other out there and you're sick and you don't do what your significant other tells you to, it's not so fun, right? So no, I have an amazing wife. She's been great to me. We all got sick and she's been really, really good. So, and I'll tell you guys, so right now for only $100, it's $103.96. The MS03 is awesome. It's such a great handheld light. It has a nice, larger size head on the end of it. And that light will light up just about anything you could possibly think of, and is great for almost any task. I know one thing that I mentioned to IMALENT, and actually several people have said this on my YouTube and other places, that they would like IMALENT, or they would like to see IMALENT make a light with a magnet on the end of it. Something bright, but like with a magnet, which is a good idea. So yeah, if you guys have any feedback, please let me know. If you guys are like, hey, I like this, this company because I really like what they do. I mean, that input helps not only them, but it helps everyone in their manufacturing process to create different lights. So yep, 13,000 lumens. Yep, I was right. Yeah. And I love the MS03. It's honestly, it's perfect. Other than if you're using it for long periods of time, but again, this is the same with many, many flashlights. It will get warm. Just know that, anything over, I would say most of them, I have so many different lights. I think I'm almost to 65 different lights now. And I would say out of all my different lights, if you're, especially, like EDCs, small handheld lights, if you're hovering around 4,000 lumens, I mean, all those lights get warm. So, there's definitely, there's a reason why, because they're pumping out lots of energy. So yeah, again, the sales that IMALENT has going on right now is absolutely awesome. There is one thing, if you can afford it, they actually have 30, I think it is 30% off here. And I don't want to get this wrong. Yeah, it's actually 30% off. So if you guys have the money, there is an IMALENT collection for the bright light kit. It's $2,136 right now. It's a lot of money, but not only do you get, hold on, I have to look here. You get the SR32, you get the MS18, you get the MS08. Yeah, you get the MS08, the MS03, the LD70, the R30C, the RS50, the MR90, and the SR16. That is an insanely good deal. I know that's a lot of money, but you got to figure. So if you bought 3 SR32s, that would be like getting 3 SR32s, but you get what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lights with that, which is just crazy. The MS03 would make a perfect headlamp if there was a head strapped to it. Yes. Yep. That is the other thing. IMALENT. Yeah, to get a headlamp would be awesome. Now I know, because I have some brighter high output headlamps. They get very hot, of course, because they're closer to your head. But yeah, that would be fun. That would be very fun. So IMALENT, that would be kind of cool. To have, if you could have something around like 10,000 to 15,000 maybe, that would be awesome. Yeah. Yeah, that would be awesome. So yeah, definitely good feedback. Double A. What lights do you have, Double A, if I can ask? Yeah, thank you. By the way, that is awesome. Like I said, this feedback, I mean, and this is what we're doing, guys, because you know, yes, everything didn't go 100% correctly tonight, but I'm still grateful for, all of you guys swinging by and saying hi. And and be sure, like, if after this ends, if you guys, like I said, if you want to see more content, if you guys like what you're seeing here, you can definitely drop a sub, a sub to IMALENT, if you're not already. And also, if you could drop a sub to me, that would be cool. I'm Big Papa Foot, as you can see there. I stream on Twitch, and I also am on YouTube and all over the place. So, but the SP36, yeah, from Sofrin, I do like that. It's a nicer handheld light. It's not too bulky. Yeah, it is a good light. The SP36 is a light from Sofrin that they make. I know lots about lights and models and stuff. Awesome, Ben. A keychain. Yes, like the frog from Lumatop. How are you doing tonight, Ben? Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, I think that would be awesome. So IMALENT, yeah, like a something even smaller than the MS03, or even smaller than the LD70. Like, that would be cool. Like a little keychain light, something small and compact that you could maybe, slip in your pocket or a purse, or yeah, absolutely. The MS06 is awesome. I have 4 lights currently. So, and actually here, I'm gonna set these guys back up here. Currently I have here I have the SR32 and the MR90, and then the LD70. Wow, that is awesome. 2 LD70s. Cool. See, yep, and yeah, that's so IMALENT. I know that they're on here, and they're definitely taking, the feedback. Let me see. I feel like I was blocking everything. So yeah, they're definitely taking the feedback, into consideration. So that is awesome. That is very cool, Double A. That is cool. I honestly, I love the LD70. It's another really great light. It has a rechargeable built-in battery. It's awesome. You guys don't know. And yeah, the Olights. And again, so yeah, so having that in IMALENT, I think would be awesome to put a magnet. If IMALENT could make, oh yeah, I know. If IMALENT could make something, maybe like a mix between the LD70 and the MS03, something about that size, but with a magnet, that would be cool. Awesome. Yeah, no, it's very, very cool. Like, and I think there, maybe something in the works later on down the road. But yeah, magnets are very, very helpful. And to be honest, I had stayed away from I had stayed away from lights with magnets because I would always, whenever I take my car keys, I would always put them in my right pocket, and that's usually where I have my, EDC or whatever. So the MS08 and the RS50, yeah. Wait, the MS08 doesn't have a magnet though. I don't think there is any IMALENT. There is no current lights with magnets, correct? I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Ian? Oh, USB magnetic charging. But he means like this, like, well, never mind, it's not magnetic. Hold on. That's not magnetic either. Never mind. I was gonna be funny and put it to something, but like this, it has a magnet. So that's what he was saying. The magnet on the end of it, right there. Yeah, in a 2-cell version of the MS03. Yeah, no, that would be awesome. Yeah, that would be very cool. Um, but yeah, and like I said, I mean, a lot of my lights, this is somebody else's light, but like a lot of my lights, they have like the push button on the bottom, or the side push button. But I definitely, I definitely do like that magnet option. So I definitely, I know that they're in here and they're watching. So yeah, I think that would be awesome. Yes. Yes, Jonathan. Yeah, it is absolutely crazy. There is I just saw something recently. There's a company far, far away. There it's not a production flashlight, but they're trying to be like, crazy. It was a large MS18. Yeah, exactly. See, and I think a lot of companies they'll try to copy the SR32 or the MR90. I've seen I've seen some companies that have similar looking lights, but you can tell. And I think, I think as in a whole, I think a lot of companies take bits and pieces from all of them. Yeah, yeah. The LD70 also has the magnetic charging, and I like that a lot too. There is a lot of companies that are going to the magnetic charging, and there's also a lot of companies going to the USB-C charging, which is awesome. And that's another reason that I really, really like the SR32 because it has the USB-C in the bottom of it here. And it charges so fast. Like I can go outside and I can walk around the block or do tasks, and I can run this down. And if I remember correctly, is it an hour? It charges extremely fast though. It's the 100-watt charger that it comes with. It's just a monster. And I absolutely love it. And if you guys didn't know this, if you don't have the SR32, the button right here, I actually, as I was going over and looking at the light in the first couple of days, I was sitting there and I'm like, oh, what's this light? Or what's this button for? And yeah, it got very bright, very fast. My only issue with the MS03 is the button is very easy. Yes. Yep. Yeah. Um, yeah, and it would I would say like if there was either a more recessed button. Yeah. On the MS03. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. No, and I agree. So and this is good. Like I said, guys, I mean, it's awesome to have these, and I think that um, lose the tail cap. Yeah, yeah. So and there is a lot of I have a lot of other companies' flashlights also. I have, like I said, I have almost, I think, 60, 65 flashlights. And yeah, a lot of times they just, they either don't have that the safety feature, or they still have a safety feature on different lights, yeah. And if it gets, I've seen, not with IMALENT, but other companies, I've seen a couple of companies that are actually working on their lights right now. I won't say who, but they started putting sensors into their lights because people were accidentally turning them on in their pocket and lighting their pockets on fire. That's not good. so so yeah, I mean, and it's, again, it's that innovation thing, there's so much innovation going on right now that with flashlights and technology is just it's mind blowing. Um, to think, I think it was 10 years ago. The world's brightest light was, oh, what was it? It was the little, I can't remember now. It was the Night Core or something, the Night Core Thunder. So yeah, anyways. Oh, okay. Yeah. Jonathan, I'll be here for probably an hour, maybe a little bit longer, kind of depending on, what IMALENT says, but I was scheduled to be on from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern, but I didn't get started until about 7:30 p.m. So yeah. And next time, it is absolutely, it's mind blowing to see the technology that, um, and I know, there is a guy on YouTube, that takes apart everything. Probably know who that is. I would love to see, I know that there's so many different teardowns and things, but, just to see the teardown because of different lights because, one of my friends, he was saying, oh, there's not that much that goes into there. But I said, the technology that goes into these are just, it's phenomenal. And, now to have lights with fans in it, it's so cool. It really, really is. And I love it. I can't wait. And I don't know if IMALENT has any plans, later on. I know like the, MR90 has the DC connection. I don't know if they're going to be, changing to all USB-Cs. I think some of their lights they'll have USB-C and some lights they'll have, the magnetic chargers. So I think it just kind of depends, but yeah, very, very cool time I know a friend of mine from New York, one of his favorite sayings he used to say was, oh, what a time to be alive, because it's crazy. The technology's awesome. Years ago, this wouldn't be possible to make a light so powerful. And now there's just awesome. I wish I knew, Jonathan. I'm going to be doing, so I've gotten a lot of requests, just over the last probably 2 or 3 weeks, for me to do, flashlight comparisons to those lights. And you guys all know the lights that I'm talking about. There's lights on Amazon that are like 1 million 1 million lumens. No, you get them and they're like 100. So yeah, I'm not really sure. But yeah, it's kind of odd, but I mean, the good thing is IMALENT, they stand by their flashlights. And, the reason I wanted to do this is because I loved working with IMALENT so much that, when they approached me and they said, hey, we'd love for you to do this live stream. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, they're a great company and they are one of the first flashlights that I mean, other than there was a few pocket lights, and again, don't want to say which company, just, but there was a couple EDCs that I had I've loved flashlights forever. I mean, honestly, since I was younger, I, had the big, huge mag lights and stuff. Do you, Jonathan? No, that's awesome. That's awesome. That is very cool. Yeah, no, they're a good company and they stand by their products. I honestly, going through everything, I really didn't hear anything bad. And yeah, no, it was a great company to work with, and they do have such fun products. I mean, I don't think there's many companies out there that you can take a flashlight, put a piece of foil on it, and cook an egg. you know, and then again, like the biggest thing for me, I'm a very, very, I'm really, really big into quality. And I know in the day and age that we live in, a lot of companies, might not have the best quality, or, they take shortcuts and things, but, yeah, I couldn't remember. I was trying to remember that. That is awesome. Thank you. Double A cuts. Yes, that is crazy. So Double A said the fun fact: the MS18 on turbo mode cranks out 750 watts, which is equivalent to 1 horsepower. That's crazy. So if you had 350 of them, you'd have yourself a little engine. But no, I mean the quality is awesome, and that is, you know, I've tested so many different flashlights for many different companies, and there is a lot of good companies out there. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good companies. But the parts, I mean, you can look and know, and just you can feel the quality. Like that's why I love this so much. I mean, you can unscrew the battery here, and you can just tell that it's really well built, and that makes me very happy. I mean, you get things and they'll either be light or they'll scratch really easily. And I'll tell you guys, I've not been very nice to this light. I'm sorry, IMALENT. But no, I mean, I honestly, I dropped it. I dropped it from about 3 feet. It's actually fallen from my kitchen table, I think twice, and both times I looked to make sure, but there's no cracks. I mean, it's completely, it has this glass on the front of it is awesome. It's been bumped up enough times, and there's no scratches or anything on it. It still looks nice. And the finish on the outside too. This has rode around with me in my car, to quite a few different places camping, and it still looks beautiful. If it gets a scratch on it, I just kind of rub it and it goes away. So it's really, really nice. But yeah, I mean, you can honestly tell, like, when you get the flashlight, just looking at the flashlight, and the battery itself, even, I mean, it's a nice quality item. It's not, I mean, you have those deep seated threads. It comes with a nice amount of grease. It's such a nice light, and nobody's paying me to say that. This is my honest review. I love IMALENT so very much. It takes like 5 minutes to totally screw in the battery. No, it doesn't. It's a big battery though. There, it takes a second, but that's good. So, and the reason that that's good is I have seen a couple of other companies, and their batteries are a little bit shorter and their threads aren't as long. Now, what happens if you're say you throw that flashlight in there, not the IMALENT, but a different company, you throw that flashlight in there and those threads aren't very long. Well, if it gets jiggled, having that bad connection, could cause a fire or, something else. I mean, so yeah, you always want to make sure that, again, not with the IMALENT lights are built so much better, but yeah, you always want to make sure that, things are tight and everything else. So yeah. Well, we can go until 11:30 if you'd like. That's fine. So yeah, another hour, one more hour, or a little bit later. I'm good. I got some water and things. But yeah, no, definitely, guys. Yeah, keep the questions coming. I definitely appreciate it. And I'm not sure. Ian or Shellen, do you guys know a rough estimate how much it will cost? Are you meaning the BL50 or the brighter, like the brighter one that they were talking about? How much will the BL50 cost? Yeah, I'm so excited. And as soon as, yeah, and I've already like been in contact with IMALENT, of course, and they're going to be sending me the BL50. They wanted to know the cost on the BL50. But yeah, so IMALENT is going to be sending me that BL50. Yeah, how much is the cost on the BL50? The US price? I don't know. I don't know the one next year, and I don't honestly, Jonathan, I don't know if there'll be the BL50 will come out in December, I think, right? Oh, nice. Oh, so $70. Okay, cool. So it'll be 3,600 lumens, I believe, is what that said. And I know right now, hold on, I was gonna actually look. There is, oh yeah, and the MR90 guys. So, and I can't remember if I said this earlier, but yeah, the MR90 right now is on sale for 287.96. So yeah, definitely, man, it's such a fun light. It is such a fun light. My wife laughs at me because I will purposely go outside to check the mail or, do something else at nighttime just so I can play with my flashlights. But no, the flashlights are absolutely amazing. There's also, if you guys haven't seen, all the different colors of the LD70 too. There's a lot of cool colors. Okay, so yeah, Double A is asking, will the BL50 have the same battery cell as the LD70? So yeah, it's going to be what, 3,600 lumens? I don't know if it would be. Is that going to use a rechargeable battery? Saying this is why 18650. Okay, cool. Okay, it cannot use 21700. Okay, so an 18650. And I'll tell you guys too. Something that has been life changing for me. I used to use, when I first started reviewing flashlights, and I knew a decent amount about them. I was just using kind of like everyday 18650 batteries. There is, and don't get me wrong, there is some good Samsung batteries and stuff. But my favorite battery to use is that would be fun. Different color options for MS18. Yeah, that would be cool. Yes, exactly. So I was just gonna say, if you're gonna be using a 18650 battery, my favorite brand of battery to use is a Molicel. Molicel batteries, if you use the is it the P26A, or no, am I thinking the P28B? There's a P28B, and then there's also the newer light. I think it's the P30B or P30A Molicel, which is out of stock and you can't use. But Molicels, oh, okay, the outer side. Shellen. So he's, yeah, the body color. That would be fun. Could you? Yeah, that would be cool to have like a SR32 in red. That would be kind of cool. I like red a lot, or blue. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't think IMALENT has any plans to do body colors. I'm not sure. That would be cool though. I agree. My things are moving here. Which color do you guys like? So yeah, like what kind of colors do you guys like in flashlights? Do you guys have flashlights with different colors? I'll be honest with you guys. Out of the 60 or so, lights that I have, I think I have one that is orange, two maybe that are orange, and I think almost all of them are black, surprisingly. So kind of crazy. But yeah, I know it'd be nice to have like a red light or a blue, a nice navy blue. Yeah. Oh, you do have a UV light. That's cool. That's cool. So yeah, Double A said that they'll order it. Yeah, I'm so excited about the BL50 coming out. There is from what I know, cool. Yes. Yeah, no, that's a good question, AJ. Thank you for asking. So yeah, so actually the Emerald lights, I think all of them they all have tactical strobes. So I'm blind. I forgot to turn that down low. Hold on one second here. There we go. So with this, if you have the light on normal and you trip, is it one, two, three, four? I'm trying to remember now. I can't remember how. I know I can do it on the SR32. It does have a strobe on the MR90. Gosh, I can't remember. I don't think I've ever used the strobe on there. 1, 2, 3. I don't remember. Is there a strobe on the MR90? I actually don't know that I've ever used a strobe or SOS. I do know on the SR32 there is here. Oh, so bright, so bright. Actually, I don't know if I want to do a strobe warning, guys. I just did the strobe. Double press and double press again. Okay. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, it does have a strobe. And so the cool thing is, and I'm sure this will actually work. So there's the spotlight, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's flood, and so if you double tap, you have a flood spot, or yeah, all IMALENT flashlights have strobe. Okay, yeah, I never used the strobe on here, but yeah, there, yeah, double tap and double tap. I forgot. I'm a little tired today just from being sick over the last couple of weeks. So stay there. There we go. So yeah, definitely have that. And I can't imagine if you had to use this to flash somebody as a deterrent or as a safety thing. Yeah, it would be I mean, this thing just getting hit, just for a brief second is absolutely blinding. I mean, I can't imagine if you actually use that strobe light on somebody, it would be crazy. But yeah, no, there's let me see. I didn't miss any. Thank you, Double A. Yeah, I forgot. I should have known that. So yeah, so AJ, yeah, to answer your question, yeah, so both lights, double tap. So, and I honestly, I don't use the strobe. I don't use the strobe feature a lot. Probably because I have kind of temporarily blinded my wife several times accidentally. It's not one of my most favorite things to do, and luckily I have an amazing wife that loves me so very much. So hey Tim, how are you? How are you, Tim? Good to see you. Tim is awesome. He's an awesome in the YouTube community. Hello from Australia. G'day. I have a couple of UV lights, and I'll be honest, what I use them for, and I think many people use black lights for, is for, you can use them for pet stains, which unfortunately we have a cat, so every now and then she's actually very, very good. Late to the party. No, you're good. You're good, Tim. I appreciate you so much being here. We're gonna run for another hour or so, just because I was a little late getting started. I actually was supposed to be on a different page that I created. I had, little technical issues, but yeah, no, we're talking about different things. The sale on IMALENT right now, their big Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale. So that is very, very awesome. There's so many great lights, guys. And Tim knows as well as I do, there's a lot of fun with these lights too. I've taken both of these lights here. I've taken the LD70, the MS06, MS03 camping, and just it's such a good, useful. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. It took me a while. My wife is amazing, and she helped me with the tree, and then I actually just got finished just a few days ago putting up the background here. And again, guys, if you don't know, I'm Big Papa Foot. I'm a Twitch streamer, and also I'm on TikTok and YouTube. I'm a reviewer, and absolutely love flashlights. I just started my first video was on the 4th of July this year. 20,000 lumens, 703. Yes, then the MS18. Absolutely. Yeah, so the SR32 guys is just it is such a fun light. And the type C charging is probably, that's what I was saying earlier, the type C charging is, I mean, one of my favorites. It is. The MS12 mini I don't have yet. I really really want one. So maybe if I'm good for Christmas, maybe IMALENT will send me one. IMALENT Claus. Well, it's like Santa Claus, but yes, 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 yes. Hey, pardon my English. How are you? Yes, the MS12. Yes. Yep, I agree, Tim. It's mind blowing to see all these different lights that are coming out. You guys can see I'm smiling because I know that there's so many fun lights coming out in 2024. From other companies I can't talk about, from a mainland can't talk about, but very, very fun things planned. I'm extraordinarily excited just to see what this next year for technology is going to be. Big, 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 big. Hey, Fruit, how are you? Does the IMALENT carry bag fit the MS18 or SR32? That I don't know. I'm not sure. You're talking about that bag right there, right? You can see my phone, but yeah, the IMALENT carry bag. Yep. Oh, it fits both. So now can it fit both together or separately? Oh, does it, Tim? Is it? Okay, yeah. The MS12, is it a little higher and slightly a little bit more round in circumference, right? Just slightly, I think. Yeah, the MR90. So the MR90, of course, I mean, I love because you got spot and flood. Although the MS12, I haven't seen it in person. I've just seen a lot of the tests, but yeah, no, it is an awesome, awesome light. Separate. Okay. So separately, guys, they can be carried. You can't fit both in the same bag. But yeah, this is such a fun light. Do you not have the SR32 yet, Tim? Tim also has lots of lights. I watched Tim quite a bit. It's awesome. I haven't gotten into, uh opening up and doing swaps or anything, but hopefully, and I know that I want to do it. Yes, and yep, it is on paper brighter in reality. Yeah. Yes. How's it going, John? Yes. Yes. So I will be 100% honest with you guys, and this is a very, very funny story, a very funny short story. Um, I have a police officer that had come out to our house because I have an inflatable out in front of our house that someone was trying to pop. They like punched it. It was just kids being kids. So when the police officer came out, this was about a week ago. When the police officer came out, I said, "Oh, here, let me grab my flashlight really quick." So I grabbed the LD70 and I took it out there and I flipped it on. Oh, no, no, sorry, sorry. He flipped his light on, right? So he has like this little light, and he's like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Oh," and he's trying to see. And I'm like, "Hold on." I pulled out the LD70 and he's like, "Whoa." He's like, "Where'd you get that at?" And I was like, "It's an Amalant light." He's like, "Who?" I was like, "Oh, you don't know?" So I ended up giving him one of my cards, and he was like, "Can I buy that from you?" I was like, "No, no, 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 that's my light." So I told him where to buy it, but the light that he had was an old like ultrafire, like it wasn't. I want to say it was like 1,000 lumens or something. Yes. Yes, that would be so awesome. Man, I will come to Australia. I will tell my wife right now that I have to go to Australia for a flashlight convention. That would be awesome. But no, so the police officer, he saw that and he immediately wanted to buy it. And I was like, no, I can't sell it. It's my light, but this is where you can get it. Oh, do you? Yeah, yeah. I have the MS18. I don't have it here. The MS18 it's an awesome light. It is phenomenal. The SR32. I mean, for carry though, I mean, like I said, my wife. Yeah, yeah, it is exciting. No, it was kind of funny. But so a lot of police officers that I see, yeah, they have these like little flashlights and kind of ridiculous. Like you would think that they would have crazy bright lights and they would be able to, if somebody was running away, but no, that's not the case. I've actually seen many, many police officers that don't have good lights to use. I think, and another question that I've actually gotten asked on my channel several different times, IMALENT, I know you're listening. Several people have asked me about getting I'm trying to think of another company, but to have the light facing down, but then the light here also, or so if you can hold it up and you could use it, like this, just holding it up, but to have like a side light instead of on the end, but a side light. I think that would be a really fun idea also. That is awesome, double A. Yeah. So if one person holds two SR32s, four people can beam. Yeah, I mean I can't imagine that. I mean, if you could put, I mean, I've done a lot of fun tests, but on camera it's so hard to get. It's so hard to see that perspective because it's just wow. HR70, really? What was the HR70? How many lumens was that? I don't think that I've ever heard of the HR70. Something I don't know about. But yeah, and guys, again, we are going to be doing a giveaway at the end of the stream here in about an hour. Oh, oh, cool. So double A, yeah, we just talked about that a little bit ago. They'll have a headlamp. Cool. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm a huge fan of headlamps. I think I have 6 or 7 different headlamps and 3,000 lumens. Cool. See, and I think the few different headlamps that I have, I think are around, I think I have one, I think the brightest one that I have is 7,000 lumens. So 3,000, 4,000 is very good. Oh, okay. Okay. So it was missing IC. I think IC is the inspection certificate. So probably like for safety and things that they need. But yeah, no, it's awesome. I'm so excited. There's, like I said, guys, there's, if you don't already know, there's some fun things coming out from IMALENT. The BL50, if you guys don't know about that yet, that is going to be a 3600 lumen. Tim, do you already know about this? The BL50 will be a 3600 lumen. I don't know. Yeah, no, that's awesome, right? Double A. Yeah, I'm very, very, very excited about that. Um, yeah, and I know hopefully I'll be getting that, guys, and when I do, whenever that does come out, and whenever the BL50 comes out too, I'll be reviewing that on my channel, and yeah, definitely very, very, very excited about that. The BL50 will have a 18650 battery. IMALENT, Shellen, or Kian, how far, how many meters throw will the BL50 be? I don't remember. I know from what I've heard, The BL50 is a thrower light, so it's more of a spot than a flood, which will be nice, and it's supposed to be pretty compact. I'm very very excited about it coming out. I know, like I said, there's so many fun lights that are coming out over the next handful of months. So, uh, wow, nice. Okay, so it'll have a decent throw. Good. Yeah. So, and like I was saying earlier, guys, I know a lot of people like the big thing right now. I think a lot of people are excited about LEPs, but um, confirm the final version. Cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But and I was saying this earlier, like LEPs are fun, but like the amount of throw that you get, I mean, even from the MR90 is phenomenal. And yep, so yeah, that's why they don't release news. So yeah, they're still changing things around. That's why if you go to the IMALENT page at the bottom, it just says BL50 is coming soon. So probably because they, going through quality control and figuring out what, you know, things they need to add or take away for the final version. That is always a good thing. Always, what is that? Quality control. So it is very, very good. But yeah, so and there was someone that had AJ, are you still in here? Did you have any other questions? Or Chicken's Chick? I think somebody had asked me about about the waterproofing. I know that I've had several questions about that. So I have not tested. I think both the I think the SR32 and the MR90, I believe they both are, is it IP56? But I haven't done any water testing because that's scary and I don't want to wreck my lights, even though it says it's IP56. But I don't know if any of you have had any experiences where you, so I will tell you that if you saw my video from a few days ago, I actually I'm just getting over coronavirus, still not feeling 100%. But I actually went out a couple nights ago and took the SR32 outside, and it was snowing pretty hard. And it was funny because the SR32 was so hot, so or so I shouldn't say so hot. I had it on for about 30 seconds, and on turbo, and yeah, you can just see the steam rolling off. So the giveaways are going to be for one LD70. I don't know if there's are going to be just black, or if I don't know if you'll get to pick the color. I'll have to ask IMALENT. Also, the other will be for an MS. Is that an MS03, right? I believe so, or MS06. I can't remember now. Um, the giveaway is for, yeah, yeah. So yep. So yeah, I will choose two people at the end. Just stay, stay in the live stream. Um, and all you have to do is be a subscriber. So yeah, definitely. Which I think most of you guys are. And if you haven't already, I know IMALENT would appreciate the sub, and I would also. Oh, definitely. I appreciate all your guys' support tonight, and the questions are awesome. I appreciate the questions, and if you guys have any other questions, if I don't know, you're wondering how, how far maybe it throws, or how heavy it is, uh, there is a I think there's a lot of good reasons. And I know, so I think one of the questions that I get asked the most, especially, even carrying around the MR90, I think one of the questions that I get the most is, why do you need a light that's so bright? And I say, why do I not need a light that's so bright? Because I mean, it's awesome because you can use it for so many different situations. And I think that's one of the best things about these lights is they're so versatile. Um, I mean, I've used it in rain. I've used it in extremely. I used the MR90. We went out fishing. It was about 3 months ago, and it was I believe it was about 106 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and a lot of lights that I've used over the years, other manufacturers, I've noticed that if it's extremely hot outside, some lights don't perform well. Awesome, Kurt. How's it going? How's your night going? That is very cool. I love the MR90, and I'm like I said, I'm not just saying that. My wife makes fun of me all the time because I'm a big flashlight nerd. I love flashlights, and that's why I was saying. I mean, if I had one flashlight, that I could take, on a trip, or if I needed it for an emergency, or I needed it just to grab, to go somewhere to, and a number of different reasons, I would absolutely grab the MR90. I mean, honestly, because, and again, I mean, I know I have large hands, but I think for most people, it's an easy flashlight to hold. The stippling or knurling that you see here, I love, because the grip is great. I mean, even with wet hands, it's not going to slip out of your hands. So you haven't figured out how to use the strap that comes with some IMALENT flashlights? I think I can tie it on the tail cap. So yeah, that is a good question. Shellen, I'll let Shellen answer that. And to be honest, I also I don't use, so what I've done is I've put it on the end and then tried to loop it. But yeah, that's a good question, Tim. But I think Shellen, are you still in here? Tim was wanting to know about the is the third setting at 10,000 lumens spot and flood combined at 18,000. Yeah, it does. It does. Like I said, I mean, if you're using this for long periods of time, it definitely starts getting warm. And there's only so much surface area that you can hold on to, which, yeah. Um yes. Yes. Absolutely, a tripod would be phenomenal. I was going to say one thing on the lights, and this would be yeah, yeah. No, yeah, I knew what you meant. So I think, yeah, another good thing of advice, IMALENT. I know this is why we're doing this, is to kind of get your feedback. But if you could put a small hole on the bottom for a tripod, that would be cool. So yes, fruit. I 100% agree. I live in Nebraska, and in the wintertime it gets down sometimes to like negative 25 degrees Fahrenheit, like negative, what is that, like negative 30 degrees Celsius. And jokingly, but not jokingly, yes, this light right here will probably one of my favorite lights, because it gets very cold out, but if you have it on after a few minutes, if you either need to use it or not, I mean, you could sit there and warm up. So yeah, it is a good hand warmer. I agree 100%. I would be lying if I said I hadn't used many of these lights, for the hand warmer part of it. It's really, really nice. Um, so third setting, let's see. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2. Oops, 1, 2. Hold on just a second. So that is 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. So yeah, with the third setting, and then 1, 2, 3. So yeah, you have the spot and the flood. That is very nice. So yeah, and after about 5 minutes, I mean, of course, that's such a huge amount of power. Even with those turbo fans. I will say one thing too, that if you're um if you're using these out in the winter, that is awesome. That is awesome. My favorite light for taking long walks is the SR16 because the 4000. Exactly. No, it is awesome. I know that's what I was saying. The runtime on these lights is phenomenal. I haven't I haven't charged this. I should have because I was going to use it tonight, back and forth. But I haven't charged this for probably 2 months. I don't think, and I mean, still just, and I've used it a lot. Um, it's phenomenally bright. I mean, it once it gets lower, it won't hit that 120,000. But for yeah, yep, exactly. No, yeah, Kurt. No, I agree. The SR32 is just it is an absolute. It, it's so bright, and if you haven't seen it in person, definitely try to find a friend or family member that has it because the light output that the SR32 has is just you can see it on videos. You can see it all day long on videos, but looking at it in person, it is just wow. And I've actually somebody actually asked me if I faked the video. There's a video of me and I'm using the IMALENT flashlight. Somebody actually asked me if I faked it because it threw so far and it hit the statue that I was, and I'm like, no, it just it's so incredibly bright that I mean, there's no way to fake that. I mean, there is, I'm sure, but no, it's truly that bright. I mean, what you guys see, it's amazing. Yeah, and I'm hoping to get the MS12 Mini soon. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good, Tim. Yeah, I'm hoping to get the MS12 Mini soon, or even the 16, the SR16. I mean, there's Malin has so many good lights. I think I would be in big trouble if I bought all the lights that I wanted to. but but yeah, no, and like I said, guys, there's all kinds of sales going on right now at Imalent. There's if you guys can afford it, I was talking about this earlier. There's an amazingly good deal. It's a lot of money. It's about I think it's $2,100, but they have this huge, it's 9 different lights that it comes with. It is their bright package. It's $2,136.77 US, and it comes with the SR32, the MS18, the MS08, the MS03, the LD70, the R30C, the RS50, the MR90, and the SR16. 9 lights. It's just wow. So if you can afford it, it's an amazing price. So yes, yes. I also am very, very excited about the weapon lights. I know that there's a lot of people that have been talking about that. I wasn't sure if I could talk about that. They have the UT10 that you can mount it. You'll be able to mount that light. It's not a specific weapon light, but you can use it and use the weapon mount. So very, very, very cool. Yeah, that will be anybody who yes. Yeah, the weapon light will be awesome. There is a lot of people out here that either, carry for safety or, hunting or different things like that. That'll be an awesome thing. So yeah. So and I'm gonna ask Emily when that comes out, I'll ask to see if I can test it and I'll definitely let you guys know. I know that Emily has some plans to send me some lights after this to test and to show you guys how awesome they are. So, and this is me, guys. This is I like I said, I love flashlights so much. I've been around flashlights and into flashlights for oh gosh, 25 years. Ever since I was younger. Sean says, stupid question. I'm new, but curious. Oh, okay. So yeah. Sorry, you got that. Sorry. I thought I missed your thing there, Sean. But yeah, so I think that the pistol light would be a phenomenal thing to have. There's a lot of people that carry in the States and other places. So yeah, to have, and that is such a big thing to have a good light for a weapon. Um, that's extremely important to many people. I mean, if you're in a situation where you need that light, whether it's a defensive situation or offensive, whatever, um and you need that light. I mean, that's extremely important. So but yeah, and I haven't actually, I mean, as far as like issues with people, I know we were talking about the cool white. Yeah, I think the cool white is I think the cool white is probably mostly the number one option. Warm white is better. And there is a soft white, the what is it, like 40, well, like 4,000, 4,500. And there is a few lights that I have, but it kind of depends on the situation. But yeah, I like the cool light a lot. There is, like the neutral white. Is it like 50? Is that like 5,700K, I believe? Hold on, I'm going to take a drink real quick. But, whoops, spilled on myself there. Uh, but yeah, and if you guys haven't looked at comparisons, if you're in the market for a flashlight, I absolutely, um, I absolutely would say to look at the different lights, because there is so many different lights on the market. You want to make sure if you're going to buy a cool white light versus a neutral white. Exactly. Yeah, and with the cool white, and I know a lot of people use it, and for me, I'm colorblind, extremely colorblind. I have issues seeing red, green, and blue. I just recently actually got a pair of colorblind glasses from Chroma, so um, very awesome. But I'll tell you that for me, being colorblind, I prefer and this is just me, I prefer the cool white lights, because when I see um a warm white, to me it looks extraordinarily yellow because of my color blindness. So that's just me. But yeah, I mean, as far as if you're walking, using it for camping and things, I think the cool white, a lot of people like, for the ambiance too. I mean, the color temperature is very nice. So yeah, isn't that crazy? It is. Tim, I actually, uh, I was going to, I couldn't remember. I don't think it's not you or Darren. It's someone else. I'm starting to meet more people from the community and stuff. But yeah, there's so many great people. If you guys haven't ventured out into the flashlight community, there is a lot of us on here, and there's a lot of good people in the flashlight community. Like, if you have any questions ever, and if somebody's not available, you can always ask me. And oh yeah, no, you're good, Sean. Yeah, go. What's your other question? I also have the Olight Baton Pro 3. It's a good light. There's a lot of debate over green tints and rosy tints. Yes, there is. Yeah, and I have several green lights. I actually have one from Ace Beam. It's not an LEP. It's a spot, but it's a tactical light with a TIR. It's the L, can't remember what it's called now. LP17. I can't remember. Uh but yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Sean. I'm sure. Yep. So yeah, Double A has, and I have a Baton Pro 3. That's the one I have. Warm light. Yeah, warm light LED has the same brightness as cool white. What should I get compared to that? Um. Oh, okay. So, what I would say, Sean, if you're interested in a light that's similar to the Baton Pro 3, by Olight, I would say, what is the Baton Pro 3? Is that 6,000? I don't remember offhand. I would say the LD70. Yeah, the Baton Pro 3 is about, I mean, I have one, I don't have it near me. The Baton Pro 3 is about this tall, and I would say the LD70 is maybe a quarter of an inch taller, half an inch taller. Um, the LD70 is a very, very good light. Sean, I would say the MS03 is another good light, but it kind of depends on are you using it like for work, or are you like in security, or I mean, do you just use it to like uh work on cars, or just carry around as like an everyday carry in EDC? But yeah, the MSO3 actually, the MSO3 is on sale right now for 103. I don't have it with me. I own it, but I don't have it with me right now. Oh, 1500. Okay, I was wrong. Oh, I'm thinking of the Baton Pro 3 Max. Sorry, Max. Yeah, and I would say honestly, I am a fan of Olight. I like Olight. They do make some good lights. I unfortunately I only have that one to compare it to. But I would say, depending on what you're using it for, the MSO3 it is a really, really great light. Um, yeah, exactly. So yeah, the MSO3 is definitely, it's going to be significantly brighter than that Olight. It'll be very much brighter with those lights. Yeah, I mean, it pumps out so much energy. I actually I enjoy the MSO3, and it's very unique because it has the larger head, the larger diameter head, and then the smaller body. So no, there's not a lot of companies competing with IMALENT. That, and it makes me happy, Hey Mary, how are you? Your boyfriend can't stop talking about these lights and use them every couple minutes. I carry one in my purse and it comes in handy all the time. Awesome, awesome. That's cool. Do you know which light your boyfriend has, or which one do you have? Do you have the MSO3 or? Oh, okay. So EDC for sure, but work related for security. I would say the MSO3. I think, what do you guys think? I think the MSO3, especially if you're a police officer or security guard, absolutely. The MSO3 is significantly brighter, much brighter than that Olight baton. So I would say if you got that, if you bought the MSO3, you'd be very, very happy. Um, the LD70, yeah, yeah, and exactly what Double A said. Yeah, so the LD70 does have, yeah, it has double the, and I was gonna say, and then if you go up to the MSO3, I mean, that's gonna have what, quadruple the power. So yeah, I would say definitely look into it. Yeah, fruit, yeah, absolutely. And this might sound kind of cheesy, but Fruit had a very good point earlier. Fruit's in Canada, and they said that they use it also as a hand warmer. And I have worked security, not for a long time, but I used to work security, and I had the worst, littlest flashlight. I won't mention the brand, but it was very, very, very bad. And if, especially if you're working in security, that is such an extraordinarily important thing to have. Like we were talking about police officers. The police officer actually asked to buy the light, the MSO3 off me, because it was so much brighter than their flashlight. So yep, yep. So my wife is absolutely amazing. She gets such a huge kick out of it, and she laughs all the time because guess what? I talk about with the baton, what, on turbo. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, no, my wife's amazing. She knows I have a little bit of a flashlight addiction. Luckily, I have amazing companies like Imalent to to give me different lights for reviews. So it's yeah, I think I would probably be broke on the streets if I bought all the flashlights I wanted. So absolutely. Yes. So and Sean, I was gonna say, so the biggest thing is, if you grab that MSO3, you'll be very happy. So, and I'll tell you, I I don't have it. I don't have it near me right now. But the battery to the MS03 is actually awesome. So you actually just take the battery out when it's time to charge, and the battery itself has a USB-C connection right on it. Very, very, very cool. So the strobe feature, like they said, the strobe is awesome. Yes. Yep. So Tim says, so many considerations for police officers. They might want a good holster for a belt too. Some might mount to a light, their vest, and some prefer a light on their belt. Yeah, absolutely. And there's IMALENT also said there is a light coming out very, very soon. If you guys are interested in a headlamp, they're going to be making a headlamp. Yep. Yeah, 20. It is a 21700 battery. The MS03 that I was just talking about. It is it is a 21700 battery. It's a nice big battery and has that USB-C charging. So, yep, it can be taken out. And yeah, right when you take it out, like I'll show you. I don't have one. I don't have one next to me. But basically, once you take out the battery, there's just a little USB-C, and it plugs in. It's extremely easy to use, and it charges very, very fast. So thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. Yeah, and you guys, if I know you guys can see my name down there too. My name is Big Papa Foot. My name's Josh. And yeah, so if you guys want to follow my YouTube, I do a lot of reviews and light reviews, and I mean, this is me. What you guys see is are you awesome? Cool. So Sean is buying a light, guys. Awesome. Very cool. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that very, very much. But yeah, you'll be very, very happy. Just make sure that when you get the MS03, I think you already know this with, all flashlights, just make sure to charge that battery. But yeah, the MS03 is phenomenal. It's such a great light. And I think, for being how small it is and working in security, and again, I have very, very large hands. I'm 6'10" tall. I have huge hands, but I think even as just a majority of that person, when you have a light that you really like and it fits in your hands nice, I mean, that is such a huge plus for me, because there is a lot of lights on the market, and I feel like they're real slippery. Like you'll be in an emergency situation. Like I've had some lights, not IMALENT, but other companies, and it doesn't have any type of like grip or anything on it, and it just falls out of your hand. Like it's frustrating. But Mary says he has a few of them. We really enjoy taking them out for walks. I have the MS03, and he has about 5 or 6 of them now. I can't keep track of the ones he has. It sounds like me. Cool. What are the chances we get a pocket clip for the MS03? That would be awesome. I was thinking as I was talking, I think a pocket clip would be tremendously helpful. Oh, the head is too heavy. Okay. IMALENT, do you guys have any will the BL50 have a pocket clip? So there is a new light. If you guys don't already know this, there is a new light, which isn't finalized yet. Supposed to come out here in like the next month or two. They're just finalizing everything now, but it's called the BL50, and it's still kind of in production and stuff. So, hey, John, how are you? My favorite EDC. That's hard. I would probably I like the MS03, but again, yeah, with the pocket clip, it's kind of hard to carry around. I mean, you can carry it in your pocket. I'm trying to think. Oh, that's a tough one. From any company, IMALENT. There's a lot of good. So I will say, Sulfur makes some good lights. The SC33 is a very, very good light for EDC, like pocket carry. But oh shoot, okay, so that is Yeah, I'm sorry. And as I was talking about it too, I meant to mention that. Yeah, so if you look at it, it's yeah, you can just hold it. So I would say, I mean the LD70. Yeah, but it does have a holster. That's what I was gonna say. And it does have a lanyard. So yeah, the LD70 or the sorry, the MS03. It does come. So yeah, you can actually do you wear a utility belt? Yeah, and I don't remember the company offhand. There is a company, and if I can find it, I'll try to post it to my YouTube and let you guys know. But I know that there is a company back east, and I believe it's New York, and they make a bunch of different clips. So yeah, I would say Sean, definitely Sean. I would say to try to pick up the try and pick up the MS03. Um, so the pocket clip, I don't think, I mean, it's quite a deal breaker. I mean, because you do have the, yeah, so yeah, the MS03 is kind of top heavy. So yeah, so I would say, yeah, I mean, if you're able to use that holster, that would be awesome. That would be great. I think you'll love it. I mean, for me, putting myself into your shoes and working, if I worked in security still, um, I mean, just to be able to have a light and flip it up and pull it out. I mean, does it take a little bit longer? Sure, maybe a second or two, but honestly, I would still give it a try. I mean, I I really like the MSO3, and I think the amount of flood and the light is just, like I said, it's awesome. For how small it is. I mean, I like I said, I don't have it next to me, but it's just it's so nice and handheld. So, but yeah, I definitely would sit in. I mean, the price right now, it's what, almost $30 off. And you can see it gets extraordinarily good reviews. It gets almost all 5 stars. I think there's three 4 stars. So, um, yeah, and give it a try, carry it around. Wow. No, no, no. It comes with a holster. Wait, did you just buy it? It says, oh, that's funny. It just popped up. I don't know if it was you or a different Sean, but it said Sean from Hanover somewhere. That's funny. So yeah, another person named Sean. But yeah, no, do I have a discount code? IMALENT, do I have a discount code that I can give out at all? Yeah, yeah, the land. So it comes with Sean, it comes with the lanyard. It'll come with the lanyard, the holster. It also comes with a set of yeah, I agree. I agree. You're gonna buy it now. Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, chicken's chick. Yeah, I agree. So the Sulfur and SP36 is nice, but yeah, the MSO3 is awesome. I know chicken's chick has an MSO3 and that they like. So yeah, it's very, very cool. That's awesome, Sean. I'm glad. I know I think you'll really like it. I mean, I think that little drawback of the pocket clip isn't enough that I would, it would hesitate me. So yeah, exactly. Double A. Yeah, no, and that's what I was saying, Sean. That belt holster that it comes with, it's nice. It's not bulky and it doesn't stick out. I mean, I'm a big guy. I'm, like I said, I'm 6'9", 6'10", and I'm about 305 pounds. And so I'm a big guy, and I don't mind wearing the MSO3 at all. Even being bigger, I don't feel like, it pushes. And so yeah, it's it's awesome. I mean, and you can look at those pictures on the site here, and it's awesome. So we got Colton just bought one too. My friend Colton, he messaged me and said, "There you guys go. There is a coupon code that." Oh, a switchback that would fit it. There you go. That's awesome. So Sean, if you're still in here, use that coupon code, the DZY. Yeah, go ahead and use that. I think it's probably a 10% off coupon code, but you know, it's anything helps, I think, for all of us. And 10% is 10%. I think that's awesome. Hopefully it'll at least, cover tax and things. And but yeah, I think that you'll love it. The MS03, just so I will say, and again, this is with all bigger lights, and like Chicken Shake was saying, so like even with that Sofer and SP36, that'll get hot. It gets warm over time, but just a big switchback. Yeah, I know, Tim. I actually, I was saying earlier, I was watching a guy. I actually couldn't understand him. He was over in the Philippines, if I remember correctly, and he had, he had an MS18, and he had taken, and I don't suggest this whatsoever to anyone. This person knew what they were doing, but he took, I believe it was the handle off the S32, and he took the battery pack apart and ended up making himself a handle on the MS18. It was awesome, but yeah, definitely don't want to do that, guys, because yeah, you could really hurt yourself. Those batteries will blow up. Lithium batteries, I have learned over the years, are they can be kind of scary. So just always have respect for them, and they'll have respect for you, and they won't blow up. But yeah, so like I said, guys, there's so many great sales going on right now. Oh, I just saw Sean. Yeah, lots of people are buying lights right now. I mean, I keep getting the feed, and so that is awesome. I appreciate it. I know IMALENT appreciates it, and I think this is going well. I know I was very frustrated. I had a bumpy start to this, and I couldn't figure out how to get to the correct channel and everything this, just a little while ago. But I'm grateful. There's been a lot of people coming in and out. I've been watching the numbers, and well, I know next time that to get things set up for when I do have the live, and I think things will go better. But yeah, no, it's been definitely fun. Awesome, awesome. That is cool. You're pumped. I know, Sean. That is cool. So thank you so much, man. I I know you're gonna love it. You really, really are. I love the MS03. Just again, yeah, make sure you charge that battery up when you get it. And if you haven't dropped me a follow, please drop me a follow on my YouTube, and definitely let me know, when you get it. I actually have a guy from New York that I've been talking to. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, you hear that, Emily? I did it. I'm doing good. No, and I'm not here to sell you guys, anything. Of course, that's a good thing. That's one of the reasons. But yeah, no, it's to talk to you guys, and to listen to your questions, and so yeah, no, that that makes me feel special. I appreciate it very, very much. And this is me, guys. Like I said, if you want to drop me a follow, all of my social media is the same. It's all Big Papa Foot. And yeah, that is awesome. That is awesome. So you're an Olight customer, but yeah, but you bought an Emelet. That is cool. That is cool. Yeah, you're gonna like it. And again, yeah, if you follow me, and if you have questions about lights, if I got a guy, he's bought 7 lights over the last week and a half on just different recommendations. And I want to tell you guys too, something I feel really, really strongly about, that I really needed to say. Anything that you guys see me review, whether it's a flashlight or whatever it might be, I don't review things that are bad. Like, I don't review things that are, unsafe or anything. Like, I review things that I would use, or that, my wife would use, that I would feel comfortable using. And definitely Imalent is, and that's why I'm doing this, because I feel extremely comfortable. So Yeah, absolutely. Oh, see, and I have heard that. I have heard that. Which is kind of sad. I mean, and I understand. I mean, there's a lot of people that you'll get on their page and they're like, hey, don't talk about any other companies. But I mean, you kind of got to talk about those other companies to talk about the good things with the mainland and things. So thank you guys for the hearts. I appreciate it. This is awesome. This is my first live event, guys. I mean, other than so I stream on Twitch. I play Fortnite and some other games, and I have a lot of fun. So I'm getting over Corona. I've had coronavirus for about 10 days, but now finally feeling better. Hey, Junie, how are you? Bring back the headlamp. Yes. IMALENT is working on a headlamp right now. It's going to be about 3,000 lumens. So very, very, very good news. I don't know the release date just yet, but yeah. So, and this has gone well, I think, guys. I think this has gone well. And yes. Yep. Yeah. 3,000 lumen. Do you? That is cool, Junie. Yeah, they're awesome. I will tell you guys, and I don't want to get in trouble for my wife right now. I will tell you guys. So I stream on Twitch and I play games, and the very first thing, and I'm telling you guys this, do not do this, do not do this at home. But the very first thing that I did, you're gonna buy that? Awesome, awesome. The very first thing I did, because I said, wow, I said this light is awesome. And I did the unboxing live on my stream. And I was like, you know what? I've heard so many things about this light, and I've heard it can light stuff on fire. So I took, like my pad, and I put it on the back of it, and it started smoking instantly. Don't do that. So the heat that this produces is just absolutely phenomenal, guys. If I have a video, I actually have several, or two videos, I think. You can start a fire within 2 seconds. Honest. If I were to turn, I have a box here. It's a package with Christmas wrapping paper, and if I were to turn this on within 3 or 4 seconds, you'd have flames. It's that powerful. And to explain that to people that don't know about IMALENT, every now and then I'll take my flashlight over to a friend's house, like for 4th of July or birthday party or whatever, and I'll show them, and they're like, no way, how bright is that? And I turn it on, and they're just blown away. I've actually sold several lights for it. I know. Yeah. My wife wasn't happy. She said, don't burn down the house live on stream. So, but yeah, no, this has been awesome. This has been very, very fun, guys. And I appreciate all the questions tonight, and just all the love and support. Everything that you guys have, all the questions tonight have been great. And yeah, it's been very, very fun. And I'm pretty sure that this went well. That I think I'll be coming back for another video sometime in the near future to do this again. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind having like a once a week section just dedicated to answering questions for people. I think there's a lot of questions out there, and a lot of people, get different information and stuff, or misinformation and things. So IMALENT is fire, literally. Yep. I'm not promoting Olight, but I burned my couch with a baton throw pre. Yeah. So they've actually started putting sensors in their lights. I know, because of that issue. Because yeah, these lights, guys, they're no joke. They get hot, and just, yeah. And you put it on YouTube? Yeah, no, it's crazy, Sean. Wear gloves. Yep. Yeah, they do get hot when you have it on turbo. It definitely. Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you, Double A. No, I truly appreciate it, guys. I'm extraordinarily grateful. I've had a very, very fun night. Like I said, I was like, oh no, because I could not get that other link to work. Next time I will try a test stream a little bit earlier on in the day, so that way I don't have that issue. But yeah, no, I've had a really great time. I have a bunch of different hats. I'm a Seahawks fan, a Niners fan sometimes. Oh, okay. So yeah, so I am going to be doing the drawing. Do you want me to do the drawing now? Emily? I'm just gonna I'm gonna pull up something here because I want to be as fair as I can to everybody. And I know that there's a way to just a moment. I know there's a way to do this through YouTube, and I can't remember exactly how that is. So yeah, Kurt. So everyone who would like to join the giveaway, just put IMALENT. Just write the word IMALENT or IMALENT, and then yeah, Junie, yeah, absolutely. As long as you're a subscriber to the page, yes, everyone can join. So whoever would like to join, just type IMALENT, and then I'll know that you want to join, and I will put down your name, and then I'll actually have a very fun program that will automatically mix up the names so it's completely fair and honest. And yeah, so two names I'm going to draw, and one will be for the MS03 and the other one will be for the for flashlights, Jonathan, and the other one will be for cool, awesome, Junie, thank you, and the other one will be for the LD70. Okay, so we're going to write really quick, we're going to write Tim and Kurt and Junie. Yeah, just if you guys can, please drop a follow. That would be a very, very, very much appreciated. Let's see, Fruit and Double A and Sean and Chickens. Chick. Oh, all right. And all right. So do we have anyone else? There's Mary. All right, Mary. Cool, cool. Yeah, Mary. I want to be fair. I know there's been a lot of people kind of lurking in the background, whether you've said hi or not. I'm grateful and I appreciate it. So we got Chicken, we got Mary, anyone else? So we got Tim, we got Kurt, Junie, Fruit, Double A, Sean, Chicken, and Mary. And Jonathan. Well, I guess worst case scenario, Sean, you could win one or the other and you could have two lights, or, sell one, give one to a friend. I mean, yeah, no, it'll be good. It'll be good. So let me put Jonathan's name in here real quick. All right. Anyone else? Last chance. Do you? That's awesome, Junie. I love the MS03. It's so cool. Okay. So here we go, guys. So again, we got John. All right, John. And again, this is only for US and UK subscribers only. I'm sorry. I know I mentioned that at the beginning of the video, but I want to make sure again. Big J's, how's it going, man? How are you doing, brother? Big J's? Yeah, no, definitely flashlights, man. They're an important part of life. Stocking burners. Nice. All right, Jonathan, you're good. Okay, so we are going to do the first one. So I got everyone's name here. I'm going to do the first drawing, and I'm going to shuffle up the names so it's totally fair. Shuffle. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We got, for this, the LD70. Kurt. Oh, it's still going. Junie. Sorry about that, Kurt. I apologize. Junie, you won the LD70. Congratulations. I'm so close. So we still have one more. The MS03 I'm going to still draw for, guys. So I'm going to remove Junie. So congratulations, Junie. You're gonna like that a lot. Okay, we're going to shuffle names and tap the button. This is going to be for the MS03. There you go, Kurt. You ended up winning anyways. There you go. All right, so Kurt, you won the MS03. Congratulations. There you go. I felt bad because I said your name and then it kept going and picked Junie. So that is awesome. That's totally legitimate, guys. So congratulations. Congratulations. That is awesome. So yeah, awesome, Kurt. So yeah, if you can, and Junie, if you want to send your information over to IMALENT, send them a message, a private message. Yeah. Very, very cool, guys. Congratulations. I'm glad. And again, guys, I don't know if we'll be doing more giveaways in the future. But definitely I'm hoping to do I'll talk with IMALENT and possibly see if maybe we can do once a week, flashlight talk or something. I mean, this went well, and I know that it went even better if my link would have been correct and things earlier. But no, this has been amazing, guys. You have all been just truly, truly awesome, and I greatly appreciate it. The L5 soon, very, very soon. So yeah, and again, guys, if you haven't followed me, I greatly appreciate the follow. Yeah, go ahead, Junie, and send a private message to IMALENT, and yeah, they'll get you taken care of. How do they get in contact with you, IMALENT? Do you want them to message you on Facebook or Instagram, or where at? Oh, email. Sorry. Yeah, there you go. Sorry. Info@imalent.com. That should be com, not COME. Yeah. Info@imalent.com. Yeah, and they'll get you all taken care of. And like I said, we'll see what happens. I'll talk to IMALENT. I mean, this was fun, guys. I love talking about flashlights. It's something very, very fun. I know that IMALENT is going to be sending out a couple of lights for me to test here very, very soon. So yeah, definitely take a look at my my YouTube. So yep. And again, yeah. So IMALENT said, please send that email with your full name, your address, and your telephone number. Then that way they can contact you and get a hold of you if they need to. And yeah, and then they'll get those taken care of. So I think that it went really well. And yeah, no, thank you guys so much. Tim, thank you for hanging out so long. I greatly appreciate it. I was pretty anxious and kind of nervous about this. And like you said, I hadn't felt good being sick, for a while, but yeah, no, you're welcome. I had a great time, and I look forward to hanging out with you guys again soon. And yeah, then definitely check out my my YouTube for updates and things too. Different lights I'll be testing. So, and yes, please drop a like and subscribe to the IMALENT channel, and share this too with your friends. I mean, I had such a great time tonight, and was able to actually get some lights sold too for IMALENT. I'm sure they're appreciative of that, and I'm sure that Sean's gonna absolutely love that light for security too. That's gonna be good. So yeah, that's why we're here. So everyone have an amazing day. We are going to go now. So please drop a follow, and yeah, thank you guys so very much. I look forward to hanging out again and chatting. So I hope everyone has an amazing night. And I know the weekend's in a few days, but I hope you guys all have a great weekend coming up. So thank you guys so very much. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Definitely check me out. I appreciate it. You won the LD70, Junie. You won the LD70. That way you can tell your boyfriend, and then your boyfriend will probably take it. Or was it the MS03? Did I get that wrong? Did I get that backwards? I think Kurt was the MS03, right? Junie was the LD70. I'm just making sure. LD70. Yeah, no, yeah, Junie won the LD70. Yeah. I was just making sure. But yeah, no, you guys are awesome. And you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, definitely let your boyfriend know. Tell him don't take it. So yeah, you guys are gonna see my awesome outro here. I use on my Twitch stream. And yeah, if you guys ever want to watch me stream and play games too, like I said, I stream on Twitch. Drop me a follow there. So thank you everyone so much. I hope you guys all have an amazing night. And I look forward to doing this again soon. So thank you guys. Bye. Thank you, IMALENT, so very much for hosting this and putting this on. Thank you. I am grateful. amazing flashlights, guys. So definitely, I will see you guys again soon. Bye-bye. You're going to like the sunscreen. It's awesome. I promise. Ready? Thank you, Ginny. Thank you. Thank you, Kurt. Amazing flashlights, guys. So have an amazing night, guys.